Throughout my career, I have really learned that as a leader, there are four types of conversations that all leaders have to know how to master. There's actually one conversation, though, that matters more than anything else. So you're going to learn about this in this short but brief session as we talk about the importance of communication. Because as a leader, you're going to talk to a ton of people between employees, other team members, colleagues, customers, maybe your own leader. A lot of conversations happen. There are conversations, though, that take place that we need to be mindful of. And there are four types. There's what I first call the right conversation, the wrong person, which equals procrastination. Look, I know no one likes conflict, but sometimes we're guilty of avoiding it, and sometimes unintentionally. When it comes to conversations, procrastination is a big problem. It happens when you have the right conversation with the wrong person. We know what we need to say. Instead of saying it, though, to the person that we should, we say it to someone else. We avoid having the conversation. We put it off till later. Throughout my career as a leader, I have put off having what I call that difficult conversation. I've procrastinated on it. Whether it's in a conversation with an employee or a colleague, I've put it off and then come to regret it. You're always going to regret delaying a conversation that you should have. The other type of conversation that happens is the wrong conversation with the wrong person. I call this whining. It also could be called almost like bitching, whining, and moaning. Because maybe you vent to the wrong person or you complain about something that you shouldn't to someone that you shouldn't. This comes back quite easily on you as well if you're not careful. So don't whine to somebody as it never works out. Right? Instead of just having the conversation with the person that we should, we complain to somebody else and that somehow comes back to hurt us. Then there's also the situation where you have the wrong conversation with the right person. It's called a missed opportunity. Some conversations are hard. You go in thinking you're going to talk to somebody, but you avoid the talk. You don't get deep enough. I've been guilty of this, of avoiding the conversation I need to have with someone. For whatever reason, these missed opportunities happen, and they're tough. You have something you need to say, but you hold back. You circle around the issue, avoiding the conversation. You think it's going to be a conflict, maybe, or you kind of get derailed in some way. But you then come away from it kind of frustrated with yourself that you didn't take advantage of that opportunity that you had. The conversation that matters more than anything else, though, is the right conversation with the right person. It's what's needed. It's the best conversation that you can have as a leader. It's going to save you time. It's going to make you more productive overall, because nothing good ever comes from avoiding the right conversation with the right person. So whether it's members of your team, whether it's colleagues, boss, customer, have the right conversation with the right person, or you're going to run the risk of having issues. I say issues because I firmly believe that every problem that happens in business is a result of communication. We didn't have the right conversation with the right person. We avoided it from happening. We said the wrong stuff when we had the opportunity. It all comes down to communication. So have the right conversation with the right person.